to play solid and take potential instead. So we're moving on up here to Koji 6Q. So now, maybe the opponent will get a little bit harder. Interesting. All right. One thing about Go is when you see crazy stuff, stick to your game. And he resigned though. He resigned though. Okay, sure. I thought we were gonna get an interesting game there, but he resigned right away. So this is probably gonna be the last one for today. Before I go climb, I might stream a little bit more later. Maybe I took too long. It could be, but it was only like 15 seconds. Oh, you know what? Somebody did ask about Tengen, so let's do it. All right. Should we do Tengen or should we just play normally and keep grinding these games out here? What do you guys think? Tengen? The power of Tengen. Let's do it. Let's just have some fun with this thing. Alright, so Tengen is offensive. Right? So we have 3-4-4. We cannot let him take another Sanrensei. So here we're just gonna split him up. We're gonna take star points here. So he has two big corners, but both of those are invadable. So here we're gonna take the 3-3 of the first corner. It's gonna come out in Sente. That's the idea. He's gonna have to defend because he's surrounded here. So now we're gonna take the other corner too. Take the corner. Let's go ahead and take the other one. It's not so much disrespect. It's a legitimate opening. This does work all the way up to 4 dan, 5 dan maybe. It's because usually during this Joseki, the thickness works, but now we have stone, so the thickness doesn't work. So we're gonna keep on attacking him. Let's go ahead and live the top side here. Let's go ahead and connect. If you push through, we get to play this move in Sente. So either way, it works for white. So we want to play flexible here. Yep, it's very symmetric. So you want to take the middle point. So in symmetric games, we're gonna win because the middle points is where all the key points are. So now he's in trouble here. Let's go ahead and squeeze him into a dumpling here. And then connect. He looks a bit in trouble here. Because this usually is pretty thick, but not in this case because he's in trouble. We're going to let him have that stone. And then this left is dead. So we're going to bamboo down to the cut here. And then now we're going to play something like this to separate him out. And he's going to run. And point-wise, he doesn't have too much. And here we're just going to extend instead of Haneing because that gives us a little bit more power. he's trying to make eyes, which is fine. Then we're gonna connect up in Sente. We're gonna let him live in. Alright, so now we're good shape here. Let's go ahead and extend this here. And do the same thing for the right side here. I think I'm just gonna keep going here. Make sure I stay connected and thick. That's the key to attack. I think here we can play this because then now if he Atari, we connect and he has to protect here and then we can Atari again. And now we're splitting attacking. Like so. And our opening stone is working very well now. Now he has to think about this group and this group. That's a brave move. Can we cut? That's too much reading for me. We're just gonna force him this way. And once he runs this way, let's take out ice space. Once he runs this way, this group's gonna be in trouble by itself. Okay, let's attack this. Ignore this for now. This is still dying. We want to strengthen this. So this cut doesn't matter. Then we can play the Hane here. Now, he's not developing any other points in his corner. We have 2 corners. I think connect here? Yeah. Let's just be safe and connect. Okay, he's trying to make eyes. So now that takes care of this cut here. I do like that. This is a Sente move because that prevents that eye. I can play it in here. And now we can play this. Now he needs to live. Because this is safe now. So the next idea is to jump into these 3-3 here. I'm gonna play here to collect some points in here. Because points is gonna be very crucial in this game since it's gonna be destroyed. All the point potential is destroyed. So 2 corner and a side, and some potential in the middle here. Okay, so now he's gonna try to attack these stones, and that's his only way to kind of just live this group. But as he runs this group, now he's in trouble. Now this group can't attack anymore. That's it's not a good move. We're gonna add pressure here still. Now you see why I needed to trade here, right? Because now the fighting is coming back here, and if we didn't make those trade, these stones might be in trouble. So the technical trade behind that, you see why now. Let's just play there. Yeah, that should be good enough. So attacking, our intention was to attack the right group, but the middle group was weak, and we could have used that to attack and strengthen our stone first before we do a full frontal attack. So that's more on the strategy of Art of War. So yesterday I recommend you guys read that book. It has a lot of good ideas on attacking, not for Go, but wartime and stuff. But it applies to Go. Everything in that book applies to Go. So definitely need to read that. Because that's a concept book, not like moves and stuff. It's just concept. But here, we should be fine here. So he's dead. So the reason why Black got in trouble here is because, one, he got led around, so he just answered, which he had no choice really because of the opening. And then two, in a balanced symmetric game, whoever controlled the center point is in the lead, and we control all the center point from the opening if you catch that at the beginning. Okay? And then here, if we play this, he should be dead. Let's go connect. The safer way would be no-being this way. Most of the time, you want to no-be this way with the N7, but in this situation, it works, so it doesn't matter. This is the quicker way to get the resignation here. But typically, you want to no-be this way, because then it makes 2 cut points. Alright, so now he's going to try to live on the inside, but there's just not enough space to make 2 eyes here. Well, I guess now he can live here, which is fine, but there's not a lot of space for points in this game, and losing those stones in the center is too much for white for black to come back here. Not to mention the 3-3 is very open. So he can live with T12. He probably should live with T12. That's not how you live. Let's see. He plays here. I play here. He drops down. I Atari. He goes in and... Does that live? I'll just let him live, okay? That actually dies, but he needs to play T12. But I'm gonna trade. I'll let him live, but I'll destroy this corner. There you go. Now he lives, but we are gonna take his other corner. Let's just get black to have like under 10 points this game. That's okay here, because we're just gonna take the corner. It's fine. Connect here. Okay. This is dead, so he can't chase this group. Let's just come out here. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this and capture these 2 stones here. I want to keep them under 10 points here. Alright, make sure our corners are nice and alive. Go ahead and Atari here. Let's see if he falls for it. If he connects, he's in big trouble. Okay, if he plays here, we're gonna Atari. If not, then we're fine. So, all right, I'm gonna throw in here. Let's give him some trouble. Okay. Dumpling up here. Now you see the 4-4 not so strong. Not so strong. Let's just take the outside here, make sure he doesn't get out. And then inside, he definitely doesn't have enough room for eyes. It's nicely connected here. I think this is better. He's trying to poke our eye out, but we have 2 eyes. I think we do the better poking, to be honest. But Let's just close here. So Atari down this way. Cut him off, and then it should be El Muerte here. I don't think we have to capture yet. We can just lead him on the, let him live and lead him on the first line here. I think that potentially is better. See here? Sure. Keep running. Keep running. I'll take the outside and you can have the second line. Yep. Still not alive yet. Let's do a little toss in here. Sorry. Alright. We're just gonna fold here, make sure this group is nice and safe. Okay, let's play here. Make sure he makes eyes. Stay honest there. Now we can just do a nice little jump here. Split up this group. Let him live here too. It's fine. Hey Cal. We are doing some sandbagging lately here. I'm gonna connect up. Make sure we're nice and connected. Okay, we'll take. That cut doesn't really do much for him. Which way do we want to go though? I think this way is better. Yeah. No, he's gonna get cut off here. Am I secretly the Red Power Ranger? Oh no, let me cover up that helmet in the back. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about, Kale. So here we can really see the power of Tengen when applied correctly. Okay, we're gonna take. Not much room here for him to do anything here. And then here, let's just push here. Make sure we connect up. Let him capture that one stone here for one eye. Yeah. Power of carrying sand. It's mostly directional of attack, direction of play, that you can force your opponent into certain things. Let's give him one eye. Close enough one eye here. Okay, he cuts us. Does that do anything? No. Let's get these Sente moves in here. Make sure he only gets 3 points up top. Okay. And then here, he needs to also close this off so he doesn't get another point. Okay. We're gonna take. That's fine. Gonna force this here. Force this into a 2 point. Make sure he stay under 10, I think. Okay, Atari's there. We'll just connect. There you go. And we're gonna force this into 2 points as well. So he's gonna have 5, 7, Oh, I mean, he might have 11 points. Disappointing. Yeah. Let's connect here so he doesn't get into any more points from the capture. So 4 there, 2, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 points. He went 1 over. Well, if you capture the captures, you have to trade. So how many capture he has versus how many capture I have, and you subtract those. That's how capture works, because the capture goes back onto the board when you can. Okay, and then here we're gonna make our eye shape here. Don't want to get greedy. So this group, to play this move here, just makes it alive. Ooh. What's going on here? Almost. He almost had us. Because this push here, we can't play here because they'll be in the card, but then we get this capture, so it's fine. What does he try and do here? We just play this and make a Seki. Because the Seki will kill the center, and the center will be dead, and then it's not a Seki. So Seki is the easiest route, but this is dead in the middle, so it's not a Seki. How does one tell it's a Seki so fast? It's the shape inside player. So the shape is 10 space. And 10 space, you can't make a dumpling big enough to fill up all that space. So he's going to make a dumpling with M8, right? But we have 2 space extra left over. So he can't make a big enough dumpling to make that into a Seki. But it's a temporary Seki because it's that group affects another group that's gonna die, and then once you take the stone off the board, that group's not gonna be able to live. So here we're gonna make another Seki. Actually, we're gonna make a dead shape. He's gonna make a dead shape. And then we poke in here. And then poke that. This group is gonna die. And that released two liberties. Which is Atari here this way to be most simple. Tengen is actually a very powerful move. It's not a pass. It's very far from a pass. It affects all 4 quadrant of the board. It's a very powerful move. Legitimately a good opening till maybe 5 Don, 6 Don. And then we're just gonna connect back to our group here. Okay, he resigned. I'm gonna quickly review this and then gonna call it for now. I am going to hit the climbing gym and hopefully sandbag some problems. Alright, so if you guys haven't explored this opening, I highly recommend it because eventually in your Go career, your Go playing career, you're going to have to explore Tengen. Anyway, so you take Tengen and you split the potential because basically now we're going to go into his 4-4 and take over, and the outside influence that black gets to trade for the corner is worthless. That's the strategy. The strategy is if you go to the 4-4, you're going to give up influence on the outside and you take points, right? The influence is going to become points later, but in this case, since you already build the outside, influence doesn't matter, so you're getting free points. So here, okay, nothing too fancy here. Most of the time you're going to see this trade, and black will try to trade this. If black plays 3-3 everywhere, that works into white's potential because then white will play the 4-4 and take the outside influence. Working with Tengen, it's very powerful. So here we're going to get all the forcing movement. And then we're going to cap and develop the outside, right? So neutralize the top center and develop the 4-4. I mean the center. And then here, this is just bad shape that he's playing. And white is just going to try to stay connected in the attack. And then here you can see he's getting split attack. One tense group in the center, somewhat strong, not too weak, but the left group is very weak. Getting pinned. And here you see I don't try to force to kill him. We're just trying to get influence as much as possible and make him live very small. And then extension to attack the other group. And now we complete the split attack. Now he has a floating group in the center, floating group to the right. Very easy to attack here. Very easy to attack here. I think anybody can win this position. Again, we're not playing too forceful here. Just slightly pressure from the outside. He has enough space. Okay, and then here, the illustration of direction of attack here. We want to attack the right still, right? We want to attack that. That's the main objective. But just like in poker, you don't want to review your hands. So we go back to the center, get some pressure, add some stone to that group, strengthen it, then we go back and we go full attack. See, this is not intending to kill. This is to strengthen our center. As you see here, the 4 exchange. These 4 exchange is to strengthen that center, then we can go back and maul that right side group. Now we go back. See, it's all about timing. All about timing. Because before, if we don't have these supporting stones, he could cut here. And these stones might be in trouble. But now that we got these 2 stones up in here, it's made huge difference in the attack. Huge difference. So instead of cutting, now he has to protect. Then we take up points at the top, because points is very rare in this game since all the center extensions taken out. The corner's very open for 3-3. And then here, this technique is, you guys should know, because if you push down, you don't want to cut. You don't want to play this, you're going to get cut. The actual technique is actually to drop down, and then now this cut's not available anymore. That's why you can play that jump. So that's attack defending technique here. So try to learn this move here in your game. And then attacking here, changing direction here is bad because now white gets to push up, and now you see the pressure is on this group. And so here it's over after this group gets captured. Oh, and also during the game I told you, like, sometimes it's better to play this way to prevent the cut. So what he's gonna do is, like, if he does this, we'll just cut here. It's more solid this way. 95% of the time, it's better to cut like this rather than the forceful straight direct cut that I did during the game. If he does this, then we cut through like that. So you see why here. But after this, is pretty much game over. We don't have to do anything at the top, really. Really here, he needs to live right here like this first. And then we're gonna come in and reduce this corner, and then also reduce this corner. This stone is no way in trouble, because if you get attacked, we are just gonna jump to our nice wall up here. So that's the power of Tengen and the middle stone here. So anyway, I am going to go climb. Hopefully I might be able to come back later with another stream. I know this one's kind of short, about an hour and a half, but hope you guys learn some stuff and start sandbagging on your own level. Oh, I forgot to put on the coordinate on there this time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream.